you got Major Madden from Married with Minecraft, and we are in Boneville today. Boneville is a town way far away from where we were previously when we were working on the military base. And my wife, BadRabbit, decided that she wanted to go and find this this mansion that was way far away, because that's where mansions are. And we wound up about 20-some thousand blocks away from where we were. But that's okay. We do what we normally do, and we start trying to take care of towns wherever we find them. So we're here in Boneville today, and we are going to try to start getting ready to take on the Wither. Part of that's going to be getting the best armor we can, and right now the best armor we can have is the Netherite armor. So we're going to work on trying to get some Netherite, and previously off camera we went and dug a new tunnel down from our subway in the Nether to the area where we're going to be mining out the Netherite. Realized that the elevator that we created to go down didn't have quite enough sections in it, so we're going to add a few sections to that elevator, and then we're going to be on the way. Alright, and now that we've got all the equipment that we need to get back down there, which we can talk about what that equipment is once we get down there, we realize that the portal is not down where we normally put it here. This portal decided to materialize at the top of the living space. This is again the Charlottetown Mining Boneville office, and as usual, since we like hanging out inside the town, we put our quarters about 20 blocks up so that the villagers cannot claim our beds, and we don't cause overpopulation. It never really happen. And sleepy villagers. Okay, I think we're good. So, this is the Boneville portal that we just came through. It's on the subway, and we'll see that later. But what we had to do was we started with this staircase spiraling down, and we had our scaffolding in the middle of it so that we could make ourselves an elevator. Then we got down to a part where it just dropped into the Nether. Now, when it did this, we're going, okay, how are we going to get down there? I hate dropping down and not having a way to get back out. So what we started doing was, right here where these columns are, we started dropping gravel. Since it's a gravity block, we were able to get the gravel to drop along the side. Hey, calm down. Where'd he go? We're going to have to take him out. Where'd he go? Hey, I'm trying to talk here. Get out of here. Alright, shoot where it's going to be and not where he is. There we go. So, we started dropping gravel on either side, or all sides of the scaffolding that we dropped down, because if one of those gas had hit the scaffolding, we'd have been trapped down here. We'd have had to do something like try to make dirt blocks up with skeletons and gas shooting at you. That's not the most optimal conditions. We went back and replaced the gravel with the cobblestone that you see here, and because we wanted to be able to get some of the other stuff that we found ourselves in this crimson form. This is an interesting biome here. There seems to be a soul sand valley right here with a hint of a not obsidian, what's the oh my gosh, it's got a hint of the basalt delta in it, and oh, another gas coming at me. So we got basalt dropping from the ceiling, we got the soul sand over here, and we got the crimson forest over here. And of course, we have lots of bad guys trying to take us out as well. So, tours over on that level. We're only at level 77, and we need to go down much further to look for Netherite. So, we continue digging down, and this, instead of doing the steps on this part, what we started doing was we would dig down as far as we could, and we dig a little hole over here. We crouch using the B button, and then dig down another 5 blocks, and then we keep doing that all the way until we got down here. Now the reason we do that is because, of course, rule number 1, never dig straight down, which we kind of break in the overworld, but we can't use water here in the Nether, so we have to do it that way, and it's okay because it got us down to where we needed to be. We're down here at level 13. Once we got here at level 13, we wanted to go ahead and build our safe room, so that if there were any gas that formed or any magma cubes or anything like that that wants to set our only escape route on fire, they can't get to it. I put this wall here just in case someone decides they want to shoot arrows from the outside, and we don't feel like being a pincushion, so that we don't get hit. Got a gate here that's made out of the crimson wood so that it won't burn. And now we're in the Nether, down here where we need to be to look for Netherite. As you know, Netherite only forms, or I should say forms most frequently down lower in the Nether. And what we're going to do is use some information that we got from Silent Whisperer, and I think Waddle's also does it as well. And we're going to be at level 15 today, and we're going to dig a tunnel, and then once we've dug the tunnel, because we've already done it, we're going to put offshoots on it. And these offshoots on either side are going to be where we look for the Netherite. Now, you see this one's pretty much still on fire. I thought I'd put it out. But the Netherite is going to be found in the form of ancient debris. And we're going to have to take that ancient debris and smelt it down. 4 ancient debris along with 4 pieces of gold will get you the ancient debris smelts into Netherite scrap. But then once you take that and mix it with 4 pieces of gold, you can get a Netherite ingot, which you can use on any piece of armor or any tool or weapon that you want to put it on. I shouldn't say any. I don't think you can put Netherite on a crossbow. But on many of your weapons, you see in my inventory, I have an axe that is a diamond axe that I put Netherite on. So we're going to see if we can find a few more ancient debris, and the method we're going to use is the bed method. The bed method takes one of the most explosive things in the Nether, a bed, and uses it to help you mine all the netherrack out. So we're going to put the beds down, set up a little area to keep clear. We're probably going to catch on fire, so I'm going to heat a little bit. Some people, like my wife, like to use the fire potions. I'm just taking my chances. Hey, I made it that time. I did not get on fire, but what we did find was lava. Always happens down here in the Nether that you come across a pocket of lava that makes a lava stream. So what do we got going on here? We have 1 block of lava that's causing all this. So if we could plug up that 1 block of lava, then all the lava goes away. Now I see it coming out of that hole right there. You can barely see that block. There's a hole underneath it. So if we put a plug right there, bang, that fountain goes away. And we're going to let it go all the way down before we move out any further. And this is going to be an interesting one because that one, the block is right there where we see it. So what we're going to have to do, let's just go straight out towards it. I think we can do that. I think I'm in line with it now, so let's crouch. Let's come on out here. Hit the B button, and as soon as we go right into it, it's going to stop. In fact, I'm probably close enough to come from the other side. That's okay, we're just going to go. Bam, there it is. That lava goes away. Now you want to make sure that you can clear out any lava or any fire that you have in the area that you cleared by exploding a bed, because it could be hiding a piece of ancient debris behind it. Also remember that when you are trying to clear out some of the blocks, be careful when you're hitting the netherrack, because there could be a piece of lava behind it. And if you're below it, then you're going to end up burning. that last time we were higher than the lava, and the lava had some place to go down, so it didn't bother us any. If we had been, say, down in the hole with the lava, that probably would not have been a good thing. Alright, just going to get my blocks back here before we go on to the next side, and I'll come back and clean up that fire later, which is probably why the other fire wasn't cleaned up, because I probably said that about that, but that's okay. We will come back and clean it up later. I only got about 4 beds, so we're just going to show what we're doing. Missed the block there a few times, and then we'll talk about how long are we making this tunnel? How deep are we making this tunnel? Whoa, there's a bunch of lava there coming in. Alright. Let's see if we can put that out. That looks like more than 1 block, but maybe not. Let's see. Go on to crouch. Can I get up any further? Go up as high as I can. I may have to take out a little bit more to see. Now that was dangerous, because if there had been lava up above that block, I'd be being burned up right now. I'm going to do something I really hate doing, which is getting closer to the lava. I'm not a fan of lava, BadRabbit will tell you. Not my favorite thing. She doesn't like gravel. I don't like raw lava. And that block just dropped into lava. Because when things drop into the lava, they go bye-bye. They just burn up. Unless they're made of netherite. And that was a bad fall. Okay, let's see what we got. Don't think we see anything. A lot of times when the ancient debris, when you mine something like this, you can see the ancient debris almost immediately. Sometimes it's just hanging out in the middle because it didn't blow up. Alright. But now you get the idea of what size blast you get from one of these beds blowing up in the nether. Now, how long do we make the main tunnel that we're on? It's a good question. How far do you want to go in the nether? On the map sheet you see on the left side of the screen there, that's a level 3 map. It's about 1,000 some blocks, and we started on the left side, and our tunnel goes all the way to the right side. Now remember, in the nether, 1 block is 8 overworld blocks, so whatever that 1,000 divided by 8 is, that's about how far the tunnel is. But that's just what we chose to do. Now how far do we put these offshoots? Well, that blast radius being a little more than about 4 blocks around the bed, and it actually is a blast radius around the head of the bed, not the foot of the bed. So what we've done is every 9 blocks, so we start here, and we have, where's my torches? Here we go. So we have a spot right here where we've got the offshoots. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll put another offshoot right here. So that gives us a little bit of space for the areas to connect. When you start blowing the rooms, you can see we got that little area there that they actually connect in. And if you want to come in and do cleanup later and mine out those other pieces, you can do that, because sometimes we have found ancient debris hiding in a corner like that. So center hall, so long as you want it, every 9 you're going to go in on an offshoot. How long is the offshoot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can either do 5 or 6. If you do 6, I think it works a little bit better, because you tend to not burn up so much, not catch on fire. So that one's 6, and this one is 5. Let's see how destructive this one is. How close can I get without... Alright, right here. Now, move. A little bit of delay, a little bit of lag. But it didn't get me. That was 6 spaces. It did take out, and there we go. There's the cinnamon, as everyone calls it. We did take out a chunk of our main hull, but that's okay. We get so many blocks from this method that there's plenty of blocks to use to put it back. Now, looks like we have at least 2 pieces of ancient debris. What we found is that the ancient debris comes in sections of, or groupings of 1 to 3 blocks together. And of course, you're only going to have 1, or you're supposed to only have 1 per chunk. We have found some relatively close together, so we assume they're on chunk borders. So there we go. And obviously you've got to have diamond pickaxe to pick up the cinnamon here, pick up the ancient debris. So I'm not going to pull it right now because we're still working on, oh wait, we've got 1 bed left. We'll blow that 1 bed and we'll come back and get that ancient debris. Alright, last one we're going to do today. That one got me. So let's go ahead and start putting stuff out. No lava, that's always nice. There is gold down here. And you see how the room's connected. And we've got them at the 9 block distance. 9 blocks apart. When you do this method, you do get, if not all, most of your blocks. You see we've got some, you heard the ding-a-ling there going on. We had some crystal that we picked up. And we also were able to pick up some gold. So not too bad. How many rooms did we have to blow to get the ancient debris? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We blew about 8 rooms and we found ancient debris. So that is going to be all we're going to talk about for today, and maybe the next time we'll talk about why are there trees in the Nether? What is going on here? Hey, so this is Major Madden. We'll see you guys next time on Married in Minecraft.